Hey folks, how you all doing? Lloyd here, or Mr. Hats as I'm known as in the VC. Today's video is another thread response. This is for Cam's vinyl narrative. I came across this channel via Rob Walker's response video a couple of days ago. It's an easy one to do, we can all do it, so I thought I'd get on with it and share as well. So Cam's been in the VC a year now, so congratulations mate. I have subbed to your channel in the last day or so. And the thread is called Bright Side of the Shelf, and he wants us to show album covers that are predominantly yellow, or where the main colour is the feature on the album and it is yellow, and then talk about the albums that we're going to show. So I actually found about 7 or 8. It's really hard in my big collection, only 7 or 8 where the predominant colour is yellow on the album cover. So let's get into it. We'll do it in alphabetical order. We're going to go to this one from a couple of years ago, I think it was. Coward Brothers, Elvis Costello, T-Bone Burnett. They've worked together a lot over the last 4 or 5 decades. These two, T-Bone Burnett and Elvis, they've written songs together, recorded together. T-Bone has produced 3 of my favourite Elvis Costello albums, which is the main reason I purchased this: In Secret, Profane Sugarcane, National Ransom and King of America, which are 3 of my favourites, as I said, by Elvis. So I thought when they did a whole album together, it's got to be brilliant. And guess what, it's really not. It's a double LP. There's 20 tracks on here, and it's too much of a muchness. There's some 50s rockabilly, 50s rock and roll type stuff, a couple of bluesy type tracks, some that sound like typical Elvis Costello songs, but it's really not up to par. I would have preferred a single album of just 10 tracks, maybe 12. That would have been more than enough. So yeah, as you can see, the main colour on the cover is yellow, so there's that one I'm showing you first. Next up, this album comes from 1959. It's a mono album, and it's from my dad's collection when he gave me all his records a few years ago. And who doesn't like Little Richard? Come on folks, come on, Little Richard. Yellow album cover, and yeah, you just can't go wrong with the great Little Richard, one of the founders of rock and roll. So yeah, the little story about this one is that it was my dad's collection, and it's an old mono album, and it still plays really, really well after all these years. So Elvis Costello. Next up, we're going to go to Queen. This was the last Queen album I can honestly say that I liked, and it was released in, I think it was 1980. It was their second release of 1980. They had The Game, and they had this one, predominantly yellow cover. So it's the soundtrack to the Flash Gordon C-grade sci-fi movie. There's only 2 songs on here, the title track and the hero. The rest of it are music snippets and bits of audio from the movie, which follows the movie from beginning to end. Really, really good. I really, really enjoy this album, and as I said, there's not an album that was released after this that I can honestly say I like. There are albums after this one that I like some songs on, but overall this is the last one I can listen to from start to finish. So Queen, Flash Gordon. Next up, I'm surprised, I've seen 3 or 4 videos now, 3 videos plus the original one, and I can't for the life of me remember if anyone showed this album, but I'm pretty sure someone must have. I've just forgotten it. And it's obviously, never mind the bollocks, this is a reissue. I originally bought this album, well not this one, but another one around 1982 I think. I hadn't really heard of the Sex Pistols when I was younger. I came through them via the back door from Public Image Limited. That's the way I came across them, and yeah, absolutely fabulous. One of the greatest debut albums of all time, and the greatest punk album of all time in my opinion. I've worn mine to the bone, so this is a brand new one. from a couple of years ago. So there you go, never mind the bollocks. And then we're going to go to an alt country, the fifth one I'm going to show you, an alt country guy from Kentucky. Alt as in alternative. He's very much like Neil Young. He's very eclectic. One album can be a folk album, the next can be a bluegrass, then he can have a concept, almost prog rock album, a hard rock album. His latest album has now delved into funk, 1970s funk, and we're going to the brilliant Sturgill Simpson Cutting Grass Volume 1. This is basically a covers album. It's a covers album of his own songs from his first 4 albums, I believe, 4 or 3. And he's reinvented them in a bluegrass style, as opposed to full-blown band, electric guitars, folk, country. He's reinvented these songs. Really good album. There's 2 of these, Cutting Grass Volume 1, Volume 2s. I think this is the double album. Yeah, this is the double album. The other one's a single album. So yeah, Sturgill Simpson Cutting Grass for the yellow cover. So there you are, Cam. That's the 5 albums I'm going to show you, and talking a little bit about the albums. As I said, I've subbed to your channel, mate. I've just celebrated the year in the VC as well with my new channel, so you know, we're about neck and neck there, mate. Anyway, I'll check out some of your videos. I'll leave a link below, so anyone that watches my channel that doesn't watch yours, hopefully go over and sub and do a response video for you, mate. To everyone else, till next time, guys, stay safe, take care, all for now. Catch you around, and bye, folks.